Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Clara and I'll be teaching a dance class today. We're going to learn a routine a little bit later on, which I'll show you now. That dance was based around the fact that we are not able to dance in a studio right now. We are in our homes, we've got whatever space that is, and we're in these square rooms and we're just exploring that with our body, exploring those angles, those faces of our walls, our cube, and maybe breaking free of that cube. Obviously first we'll warm up and we'll do a little bit of a class to get into our bodies first. Before we begin, just have a little look around, make sure you are aware of all of the furniture in the space that you might need to avoid. I would quite like you to be barefoot for this class because we have a lot of quick changes of direction and I don't want you slipping on the floor. Grab a drink of water, and if you need to take a break at any point to have a drink, please do so. Just pause the video and yeah, have fun. Okay, so because we are so limited for space at the moment, we're going to learn a bit of a floor pattern going around in a square and repeat that in different ways to get ourselves warm today. So if you would like to, grab something square-like, it could be a book or a pillow or anything, to help you visualise at the beginning. Then you can get rid of it if you want to, or keep it, it's up to you. But start by putting this on the floor. Okay. We'll start with our right leg, so start in the bottom right hand corner, and we'll step forward with the right leg first, bringing the left in towards our ankle. Then because this one is free, we'll step sideways on the left and then back on the right. So we've gone 3/4 of the way around our square, and then on count 4 you change your feet. Let's do that bit again. So forward on the right on 1, side on the left, that's 2, back on the right, that's 3, change on 4. Then you've got just the back of the square to return back to where you were. You go 5 with the right foot, 6 with the left, 7 with the right foot, and change, ready to go again. So it's continuously on the same side, and then later we will switch. So one more time on this side, we go forward on the right, 1, side on the left, 2, back on the right, 3, change places on 4, side, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Let's just mark it through on the left now. So now in the bottom left corner, and you'll start with your left leg going forward, bring it to the ankle, then to the side, around the front, back, and change, slide across, good, and in. Again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully you feel comfortable with that floor pattern now. If you need to go over it again, rewind a little bit and go through it until you feel comfortable. We're going to do it 4 different ways. So we'll start by walking it like we just did. Then we'll try jumping it, so taking that step a little further and throwing in a bit more energy. Then we're going to slide the feet, so keeping the feet on the floor. Slide in. And then the last one, bit more relaxed, really putting the weight into that foot, into the floor, and swinging our hips, more like we're doing a salsa move. You might want to move the block out of the way for that one because the steps will naturally be a little bit smaller. Throughout the whole of this foot warm-up, I really want you to think about being soft in the ankles, the knees, and in the hips, and really push down into the floor. It's going to help you a lot. Okay, let's get going. Right leg first. Here we go, walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Lower those knees. Good. Knees over toes. Again, keep going, walking. Good. Really bringing in the foot to that ankle every time. time. Good. Alright, now jumping. Good. Good, now slide. Slide. Keeping those feet on the floor. Allow your arms to relax. Let them help you change direction. Good, okay, and swing. Good. Keep going. One more. Good. Alright. Left foot. Walking. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To get lost, find your way back to the beginning. Start whenever you're ready. Keep breathing. Good. Keep walking. Okay, ready to jump? Here we go. Bigger steps. Good. Bend those knees. One. Good. Forward, side, back, and 1. Good. Alright, last one. Good. Sliding now. Almost there. Keep going. Forward, side, back, and side. 2, 3. Good. Okay. Now wiggle those hips. One more time. Okay, good. And keep walking on the spot. Alright, and big deep breath in. Good. Looking the feet out here. Good. I hope you're feeling a little bit warmer now. You've got your blood going. We're going to go straight into a slower routine now, really engaging with our breath. So find a space. Move your book or block or pillow out of the way. And I will talk through this really quickly. We're going to take deep breath in and out. We'll do this a few times. Then we'll roll down. So after the in-breath, all the way up to the top, we'll start from the top of the head, rolling down through the spine, all the way to wherever your deepest stretch is. Good. Then we will bend through the knees one at a time. And then bending just the right knee, planting the right hand into the floor, really putting weight into that hand as if you've got roots growing out of your hand into the floor. Reaching the left hand up to the sky and stretching, so you've got that opposition and twist at the same time. Then we will pull this down and change. So we've got left leg bent, left hand rooting into the floor, stretching up. Good, and then we'll roll back up slowly. And then we will twist. We know these twists, keeping our hips facing forward, parallel feet, only moving from the waist and looking behind us with relaxed arms. We'll then take that into a figure of 8, really bending in the knees here. We'll do a few stretches of our sides here, bending the right knee and stretching the right arm up so that our side is really long. We'll change through those. And then from there I think you can just copy me. So let's begin. Okay, here we go. Finding our parallels, neutral spine, grounding into the floor as you grow taller. Okay. listening to your breath. Here we go. Deep in breath. And release back down as you exhale. Good. Again. Good. Bring in all of that energy as you breathe in. Good. And then rolling down the spine. Taking your time here, nice and slowly. Good. Nice long head here. Long neck, I mean. Okay, and then bending the knees. Good. Alright, and now bending the right knee, planting the right hand into the floor, reaching the left hand up to the sky, opening the chest and twisting. Good. Keep breathing. And release back down. Other side, so bending that left knee, planting that left hand and reaching the right up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale back down. Good. And slowly rolling up. Good. And let's twist. Looking behind you. Good. Alright, figures of 8 now. Really feeling the weight as your arms drop, bending in the knees. Good, and reaching up. Bending the right knee, reaching the right hand to the sky, nice and long in this side. Good, and change. Good, and let's fast change. 2, 3, really reaching to the sky. Good, and standing up nice and tall. Release the hands back down. Good, alright. Let's do one more, roll down. All the way down to a crouch position. I'd like you to slowly rock between your hands and your feet. Good. And take that out to a plank. Nice and straight, hips down, shoulders back. Hold this. Good. Almost there. Lovely. Alright, hips up, downward dog. Allowing your heels to reach towards the floor. Good. Okay, and walking through the feet. In towards your hands. Good. And rolling up really slowly. Nice and tall. Okay, let's start learning the dance then. We are going to start with a bit of an arm swing that happens halfway through, just so that we can get that in the body. So, standing up, we're going to start with the right arm coming forward and the left arm going back. So you've made a nice long straight line. Okay? So, right arm forward, left arm back. Then, as you change these paces, you go down and up, and there's a bend in the knee. So, we stretch this way, we bend to here, staying in a plie, and then we bring it down, up, all the way over, and back out. Okay, so keeping the knees straight, we go forward, change places with a plie, then they swish past you again, all the way up and over, back to the beginning. Okay, so you'll be doing this facing the back corner. That's why I'm doing this with you now, because you won't be able to see me as easily, so I want you to really feel comfortable with it. Let's do the arms one more time. So forward with the right, back with the left. Changing with a plie. Then changing again, that's when they straighten as you come all the way up, and bend. Good. Alright, we only do it on the one side, So thankfully we only have to learn it once. Okay, let's just try that really quickly with music so we know that we're happy. So you'll start this on a 2, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Here we go. And stretch, bend, all the way over. One more time. Ready? Here we go. Right hand forward. Okay, so just in case you're all a bit confused with the knees, they stay straight on the first one, then they bend, they wait for the arms to cross again, and they stretch as your arms go all the way up, and then they relax again. So you should have this nice feeling with the knees bending and the arms stretching. So it might take a little while for that to get in, but once you have it, it feels really, really nice. So try and get that pendulum-like feeling as you're swinging those arms and bending those knees. All right, let's start at the beginning now. So to the back left corner, you're going to face the side. You're going to go towards the right diagonal. Everything for the beginning is heading towards that right diagonal. And we will sink our weight into our left foot, releasing the right, going forward, lunging, and then changing the weight onto that right leg. So, weight into the left, releasing the right, big step forward, weight onto it. At the same time, we'll be reaching forward towards that top corner with our right hand. So together, looks like that. We've got this nice long line from hand to foot. Okay, this takes 2 counts, nice and juicy. 1, 2. On 3, your elbow will break and come towards your left foot as it comes in. So they're both coming in. And then this elbow reaches back up to that top corner. So it will come across towards you, looping back up to this nice right angle position here. Okay, let's just stick them together. We got 1, 2, then 3, 4. Okay? Now from here, our palm is facing behind us. We reach from our fingertips in front of us to here. Then once it gets here, we can't keep going that way. So we have to stretch our arm to the back, and then we bring it behind us underneath our right knee. Okay? And this I want it to be really right angle, right angle, right angle, right angle, in keeping with our idea of this cube. Okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach out, extend this leg, 7, and then right from the heel you're going to push so much that your whole body comes forward. Okay, so this isn't about the height of the leg, it's about reaching and lengthening the whole body. Okay, so we've got, with counts, 1, 2, elbow 3, 4, round 5, here on 6, push 7 and 8. You want to be here on 8. This hand comes to join you here, and as you push, they both slide up towards your right hip. Okay? So you'll be here on 8. I'll just add on this last little tiny bit now and we'll try it with music. So your hands are going to go from your right hip across to your ribs and then up to your chest or your shoulder. Okay? So we're here and we go. And 1. So it's much quicker than all the other moves so far. So we come here on 7, 8 and 1. Okay? Let's try that with music. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, elbow out. Good, and reach. And 1. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Reach 7, 8 and hands. One last time. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1. Okay. So as you come to here, at the same time as this, you stretch the knees. So you've got boom boom, two fast movements with the hands, and this is a long squeeze with the knees. So, from here you're going to release your front foot, your right foot, behind you to this position here. Again, more right angles. To get there, bend the knees first, and then shoot out that foot. That way, you'll be more precise of where your weight is in your centre, rather than shooting out that way and not finding a comfortable position and balance. So, down and out, okay? And you'll be on the ball of your right foot and flat on the left. At the same time, your arms are staying here. Then, on count 3, you're going to push down to the floor with your hands and straighten your knees. At the same time, you're going to do a turn. So you're already on the ball of your right foot, so you're going to turn on the ball of that foot to face this corner, and you're going to use the heel of your left foot. So together that will be like this. So just practice that for a moment. So toe with the right, heel with the left, until you're in parallel facing this corner. Just try that transition a few times. Good. All right, really holding your core here so that you can balance and go for it. All right, so you've gone and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So you're going to break in the knees. You know when someone comes behind you and they do that thing, and your knee just goes woo? That's the effect I want you to have here. You can take this all the way into the body, or you can just have it in the knees. You choose how you do this move, but the beginning of the movement is from each of the knees, okay? Let's talk through this in the beginning one more time. We've got 1, 2, elbow 3, up on 4, circle 5 and 6, push 7, 8 and 1, bend out 2, good, push 3 and 4. Good, let's try that with music quickly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, those knees are fast. One more time. Ready? Here we go. Okay, cool. From there, just a couple more things. We've got to add in that arm, haven't we? So, we've gone knee, knee. We're going to reach out to the back corner with our right arm and extend this one. Again, it's not about the height, it's about the stretch between your limbs, okay, between your fingertips and your toes. So, reach out. Again, you're going to bring this in. So, elbow and knee from this stretch. Contract in, okay? So, knee, knee, reach out, in, good. From here, you're going to shoot your left foot back to that corner, okay? You'll be the one you started in. So you've gone, push, back, good. Then you're going to turn on your right foot to face the back corner. So pouring the weight into your right foot, turning the ball to face parallel the back corner. Again, from the knees we go. And 4. Out on 5, in on 6. Shoot that foot back. Travel as much as you can there, whilst also staying on balance. Turn on 1. Arms on 2. Bend in the knees and switch. Switch again, all the way up and over to here. So don't forget that switch in the middle. You open out with straight knees, then you switch one more time, and you go all the way over, okay? Otherwise you'll get a bit lost on that arm. So, we go, right arm forward, bend the knees, all the way up and over, here, and then you pull with the left hand towards that front corner, and it's going to pull you out to a big star position. And from here, everything, like you've got a ball of energy here, and it's going to bring everything in. So everything goes in. And you can do that however you like, in your own style, but I want it to go in, whatever that means to you. Let's try that a few times with the music all together. Okay. Great. Okay, if you want to go through that a few more times, rewind, go through it with me with the music, the counts, or break it down again if you need to. Great, well done. Your creative task, if you choose to accept it, is to continue adding on movement to that phrase. So what do you think comes next after you've gone in? How would you explore the cube space, or would you try and break free of it? Are you exploring the angles within your own body? Anything you like. And I would love to, if you feel like you're happy with it, send it into Impelo and let us see it. You always create such beautiful material, and I would love to see what you're creating at home. Okay, we'll finish with a gentle cool down now. So I'd like you to start either lying down or sitting down in a comfortable position where you can just rest and focus on your breath for a few minutes, okay? Okay, so finding your comfortable position, I'm choosing to lie down. You can have your hands by your sides, or bring one hand to your stomach and one to your chest, and feel your breath with your hands. Just allowing the body to relax and sink into the floor. Just noticing your natural breath. And for your next 4 breaths, I would like you to breathe in as much as you can, filling up those lungs. And then as you exhale, expelling all of the air and relaxing the body further into the floor. Inhale. And exhale. I'd like you to bring your knees in towards your chest. Give them a big hug. You can gently rock from side to side. Good. And then extending one leg and keeping the other one into the side. And stretching out that same arm so you're really, really long on one side. Like to pull with your toes and your fingers. Feeling the stretch on that side. You can look the opposite way. Good. And changing sides. Good. Stretching that toe away from you and that same arm. Keep your breath long. lie, and bring the hands up above our heads. And then as we exhale, bring them all back to our starting position. Okay? In your own time, with your breath. Here you go. Inhale. As long as you can be, and as you exhale, relax back down. Good. 2 more times. Okay. Really reaching. To one side, coming up to a seated position. Alright, so stretching your feet away from you, sitting up nice and tall. You can move the flesh of your legs to the side to allow your sit bones to really feel in the floor. Reach up tall, ribs down. Okay, here we go. So having a longer, I'll face this way. So reaching up nice and tall. Keeping a straight back, reaching up and forward towards your toes, and just going to wherever you can, keeping a nice long straight back. A few breaths here, nice inhale, and exhale further down. As you inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, hold the lower abdominals and relax further forward. Curve your back now. Still keeping the lift in the chest as you inhale. Good. Couple more breaths here. Alright, I'm rolling up. Good, alright. Now, having your legs at right angles, one in front of you here, and the other behind you in that direction, so pointing straight towards the wall. We're going to focus on stretching our right glute now. So again, nice and long in the spine, going forward as far as you can. Another way to do the stretch, if you don't particularly like this one, is you can cross both legs and have that leg all the way on top and reach forward this way. This is a much deeper stretch. If this is too much for you, you can lie with that foot here and hug in that leg. Pretzel stretch. Okay, so find whichever stretch works for you. We'll take a few more breaths there now, okay? I'm going to do this. Okay. Same thing as you inhale, lifting the chest. As you exhale, holding in the lower abdominals and releasing further down. Okay, and whichever stretch you chose to do on that side, we'll do on the other side now. Okay, nice and long in the spine. Good. Really paying attention to the breath here, and if you've got particular soreness or tightness in that area, as you exhale, imagine it relaxing further into the stretch. The breath helping you with this stretch. And relaxing the back all the way down now. Good, and come back. Alright, so you can either take the soles of your feet together and relax the knees down towards the floor, holding your ankles and reaching up tall at the same time. So you're allowing gravity to help push this down, you'll grow taller. Or we can go out to a straddle position and get a bit of a stretch in our inner thighs here. Okay. Good. Alright, and then slowly walking forward. Good. If you haven't been doing too much movement over the last few weeks, take this easy, just stretch out as much as you can. We don't want to get to a point in our stretches where we're struggling or shaking. Just keep breathing, gently push into that stretch. And coming back. Alright, bringing those legs round and we'll come onto tabletop. Hands and knees. Okay, we're going to do happy cat sad cat. So as you breathe out, spine towards the ceiling. And as you inhale, looking forward, arching the spine. Two more times. On this last one, if you want to take a bit of a circle, you can do that. Good, and if you've done a circle, go make sure you go the other way as well. Good, alright, tucking those toes underneath, reaching up into downward dog. Releasing the heels towards the floor, getting a nice stretch in the calves, yeah? Make sure your shoulders are down, away from your ears. Good, try and have equal weight between your hands and your feet. Couple more breaths here. Good. And then we're going to rise on to the balls of our feet and allow that to slowly, from the base of our spine, roll through to a plank. Good, and bend those knees back up into downward dog. We'll do this 3 more times. So, heels up off the floor into the balls of the feet, and then rolling from the base of the spine all the way through to the top of the head in plank. Twice more. Here we go. Base of the spine. All the way through. Good. Last one. Here we go. Good. Alright. Coming into a nice crouch now. Toes facing slightly towards the diagonal. Nice long spine here. Good. Really opening in the hips. Growing taller as your feet push into the floor. Good. Okay, now putting our hands, grounding them into the floor, we're going to reach our bottom all the way to the sky. So we're going to elongate in our legs. Good. And bend. One more time. All the way up. Good. And then we're going to bring the toes in and then the heels so we come into our parallel. Relaxing that head all the way down. And when you're ready, slowly roll up. Good. Okay, we're just going to do a few body scans here. So breathing in. And then bringing the hands down. Growing taller all the way down your head, your neck, shoulders, chest, stomach, hips, knees, ankles, all the way into the floor. Good, we'll do that again. In your own time, scanning down your body, growing taller as you ground into the floor. Good. One last one. Thank you very, very much for doing my class today. I hope it was beneficial to you in some way, however that might be. And yes, I will see you again soon.